Yeah, so is anybody actually shocked that Biden is not out here killing it? Because we all knew this was going to happen. This is his third presidential race where he's underperformed. But you know who's not underperforming is Bernie goddamn Sanders. To continue with the article, the significance of Sanders standing in the race goes far beyond the next round of primaries. In the modern history of American politics, no candidate so firmly planted on the left has been so well positioned to capture the nomination of the Democratic Party. Sanders has won election after election in Vermont as an independent, regularly declining the label of the party he now seeks to lead. His rise to the top of a field filled with more mainstream candidates could point to an important shift in the electorate in Iowa and New Hampshire. Sanders' talk of revolution overtook Biden's pleas for a return to normalcy in the age of Trump. And with his platform representing a kind of untainted progressive purity, the oldest white candidate on the ballot, don't like that. He's Jewish. The ballot prevailed, albeit narrowly, over a plethora of younger, more diverse options. Really? Really? All right. Yeah, I'm sure that Mayo P is super diverse because he's don't get me started. So I want to finish this article, but first I just want to point out a couple of things. It's really bizarre to me that people who are really upset with identity politics normally are choosing the Sanders nomination to make that their thing. Like, first of all, he is the first Jewish frontrunner we've had in Democratic politics, which is a big win if you're going to go the identity politics route. But second of all, he also has one of the most diverse staff, most diverse platform. Like, are we really trying to say that former consultant Mayor Pete is the diversity win here because he likes men? I don't like that. No, I don't like that at all. It's also the case, as we've talked about a lot on here, that it's incredibly important to have a diverse slate of candidates in a diverse everything, candidates, workplaces, communities. But that doesn't mean that the individual candidate you end up selecting has to themselves be like a perfect polyglot of every representative community. That's just not realistic. That's not how identity works. And while we're on the topic, it is rather disturbing to me that Kamala dropped out before some of these other lackluster ones. Like, I would much rather see Bernie going head to head with Kamala or Cory Booker than Mayor Pete, and not for diversity reasons, but because they're just empirically better equipped to be running for president. If you want to talk about white male mediocrity, let's talk about the tiny mayor from South Bend who doesn't really have a lot of political experience. And it's just, you guys, super frustrated. Okay. And I also just am really frustrated with the idea that if we're going to talk about old white candidates, we're going to talk about Bernie Sanders and not Joe Biden. Like, what is this selective identity politics thing? It's like Schrodinger's affirmative action. Like, you care about it when it's Bernie Sanders, but the minute it's Joe Biden, it's like, oh, well, he was a vice president. Who cares? Okay? Who cares? Vice president is not an elected office. Obama picked him for the same reasons that he is not going to win this primary. He does not have much of substance to offer a voter base. Now, does that mean that Joe Biden is a bad person? Does that mean he wouldn't be better than Trump? No, of course not. But the reason Bernie Sanders is winning is not because of some conspiracy theory level charisma. It's because he's offering voters a level of policy coherency that they want. People want Medicare for all. People want climate change. There is no oh shoot, did I get muted? Yeah. Yeah, I heard Biden left New Hampshire early to go to South Carolina and take pictures standing in front of rural Black people. Yeah, so as someone who's like watch these people, I mean, we've all been watching these people, right? So I think what really bothers me is that the reason Bernie Sanders is succeeding, even if you don't like him, is because he legitimately believes in things that a lot of other people believe in. So any framing of his surge that excludes that is inherently dishonest. He doesn't have some kind of like secret sauce, you know? I mean, he's fine. He's a good speaker. He's all right. But the reason that Bernie Sanders appeals to people is because he's saying things that people want. People want serious action on climate change. People want serious action on gun control reform. People are tired of politicians that are just servants to their large donors. That's kind of all it comes down to. And this desire to make it more complicated is to gaslight Americans out of their own progressive beliefs. And it's been happening for so long. It's just obvious at this point. Oh, Biden. I feel bad. I shouldn't be saying things about Biden and Mayor Pete, because if they're the front runner and if they win, I will obviously support them. So just want to say that.